Let's go to the client application now. Payment response.js. This is going to be the component which is the interface for successful payment response at the end. So I'm defining the structure for this. Let me first of all import this component in the main file. And also define the route. Let's call the component here. Now here in the action, once the response is received, this is the place from where we need to redirect. So first I'm creating a query string here, and then I'm going to redirect. So now this is going to create the query string which we are going to post. Now let's go to the payment response page. Now the query string which was passed, that we are going to store into this UR string. So I'll say window.document.url. Let's check what URL it is displaying. So I'm just saying console log here. Again, we are going to add a few items. And I'm going to click on the proceed to checkout. Let's add the dummy values here. Now you see that the component is displayed, the response component that is, and the URL which we try to display has all the information here. And you see that URL search is the field where we get the values. Now the URL data which we received, we are going to store it as an object. So response is the object which is going to contain individual value, and we are going to put that in state as well. So let's take the state. And I'm updating the state here. Now it's time to display the object, the response object that is, and that I'm going to do inside a table. Now let's check once again. I'll refresh the page and going to add item. Now let's click the cart. Let's add few items here as well. And then we say proceed to checkout. And I click on this done. Now you see that the output is displayed. I made two changes here. One change is that here instead of substring 0,1 I have made it 1, and the second change is that on line number 26 I have corrected the spelling of container, and that actually displayed me this output. So now we are done with the payment process. Now you can also cross check the status of the payment in the payment gateway. So you can just log into your account and you can check it. So that's the report facility you normally have with any payment gateway. So now here in the dashboard you have the transaction. So if you click, you can check all the transactions. Let me just switch to test mode, and you see that all the transactions are listed here. And if you click on it, then you're going to get the details, the information which we pass through the application, that also you get here. Now we are going to implement the login or the authentication in our application.